Hey everybody, my name's Chelsea and I am one of Alyssa's coaches. And I want to apologize. I've kind of been absent. Usually I'm, pretty interactive, but I was getting super overwhelmed. I have not met Success Club this month yet. I blame that on myself. I have been trying to get off my anxiety medication and it's just been like a nightmare. So I am trying to get back in this, so I am like going full force. I'm super excited and I'm trying to organize myself. I've been trying to get like a system down that works best for me. I know we have all these systems in place, but I honestly I am grateful for that, but none of them so far work super efficiently for myself. So I am a paper freak. Like I am guilty of killing a million trees like a year. I love paper. I love writing. I love writing it down. I love having a mess, like a chaotic mess. Like, let me show you. This is my counter and that's my table and that's pretty good. That's not like super chaotic. Whenever I work in my office, I try to have everything like organized. Yeah, it doesn't stay that long. Like, no sooner I get it all organized and then I have papers like literally like everywhere, all in my on my floor. So whatever. I have tried to do a couple different things. I'm huge into tracking. I love writing. I love, like I said, the paper, the pencil, pencil to paper. So from day one, I have been tracking, who I'm talking to, what I'm talking about, dates. Yeah, it's fun for me. So, and trying to find like systems and whatnot, I don't know, it's just, that's what I like to do. So I started out in a, what did I start with? I'm trying to remember now. I remember my first thing. I think it was the business activity tracker that they give us in our back office. That was too small for me because I'm turbocharging my business. And so I went from that to, I believe I went from that to a notebook. And I was like, well, you know what? If one piece of paper is not big enough, then I can just make lists. Let me see here. I would just make lists of everybody that I'm talking to. So I was like, and I had, certain columns for what I was doing. So once again, I'm a paper freak. I had this back here, and I would have added value, like who I was adding value to. Would be this column, or people who I connect with, who I say, hey, how are you? That kind of thing. If I invited them to a challenge group, then I would put them in this second column here. It's imaginary. If whoever I followed up with, then I would put in this third column. And then on this like little skinny side here, I will write down the name of anybody that I present the business opportunity to. And so then this was kind of getting annoying. I don't remember why. I think because Alyssa, I think she sent out something else that looked more fun. And so then I was trying to save ink, and I'm a cheapo. I was trying to save ink, and so then I made up my own thing here. Because I wanted to make sure that I was getting the minimum number of the recommended, for every single group. So then I went to this, and this was too small, obviously. I went from like this to that to back to this, whatever. So then I was actually talking to my success partner, and she recommended to try to go back to the, what'd you call it? It was the really pretty gold sparkly tracker that Alyssa made. It had everything. I'm having a total brain cramp right now. But the action plan schedule, where it breaks down your monthly, weekly, daily goals and that kind of thing. I really, really like this because I am Chalene Johnson's #1 lifer, and she talks about the master plan, your master list, and then of course breaking it down into your top three priority goals. And so I started doing this, and I really liked with the coach prospects and like challenger prospects and contact lists, so on and so forth. So that's what I was using, and it's really, really helpful. However, I was then getting like stacks and stacks of paper, and I wanted to try to get this into be more systematic because I'm wasting a lot of time. However, it's fun, so I don't know. Okay, so I got a binder, and so I am now, I made some tabs here. Once again, I am a paper freak. So this first tab is my challenge groups, challengers, and free groups. So with underneath here, so like the first group that I had invited people to was the Royal Gratitude Challenge group. I have the date here, November 2nd, with the people that I invited. And then of course, this is when, you know, I check in with them. I'm going to track that, and that kind of thing. And then like the second one, the third one, and so on and so forth. And so this will also help me place my, to keep track of them and to place them for future challenges. So on and so forth. New year, new you. This is the January, so, you know. And then I also have a weekly check-in for people who are not on social media. I make Fridays my follow-up Friday. So I just send out some private messages, email, give them a call, that kind of thing. Just check in with them. So I have that tab. And then next I have a friends added tab. So every single person that I add to my Facebook, particularly Facebook, I will add their name to this list. I have a networking message that I send out whenever I do. It's just kind of like, hey, like, hope you don't think this is weird. I'm just trying to expand my network, my networking, I don't want to say market, but like, you know what I'm talking about, like my connections. And so I just say that I am a nurse, I am a health and fitness coach, this is what I do, I would love if I could help you in any kind of way, that kind of thing. And then I have challenge prospects, people that I have invited, and follow-ups that I am cycling. I'm cycling all my follow-ups. So within this, I have my challenge prospects, people who I think, people who have expressed an interest in joining a challenge group. I will write their name in this list. And so I'm writing the date. Most of them are not interested in coaching, you know, as of now. And then if I follow up with them, I will put that date as well, when I follow up with them, because I do. And then this is just my little tab, because this is where I am. I have recycled all of these people on these previous pages. If they have not been in a challenge group yet, I then put them onto my new list. So this is for January. These are my January challenge group prospects, okay? Whenever they say they're not interested right now, you know, like in December they were interested, but then again, like now in January they're still not interested and they're like, I'm just not ready to commit, I will then add them to my February prospect group, okay? And so also people who have said no to me in January, I put the follow-up and put their name on this February, because that will keep me from going back through all my names all the time. And then I have a March as well. And then I have my contact list, which I don't really know what I was doing. Like, it wasn't very systematic. And so right now, what I am doing is my contact list is anybody that I'm just like, hey, how are you? It's me connecting with people and just building relationships. I'm going to put their name here. Whenever I invite them, their name will go on the Challenger Prospect list. Okay? And that is and then, do I already have a friends added? I think I do. Yes. Okay. And so then one other thing that I wanted to share with you is I am very spiritual. I believe in the power of prayer, and I value a lot, like when people confide in me about something that they're struggling with, or just like a prayer concern, basically. They might not look at it like that, but I do. So here, this is like my concerns for future challengers, because they're going to remember whenever I take the time to remember what's going on in their life, and really building a relationship with them. And so this is my prayer chain. My bun is a hot mess. But so if they have like knee problems or back problems or something, I write their name on here. I write the date that I talked to them. And then, of course, when I follow up with them. And Beasley, just recently, I followed up with somebody who, her grandmother, she was going to be taking care of her grandma. She had a pulmonary embolism. And so I just followed up with her, just asking her, how's your gram doing? And she messaged me back, and she said she was doing fine, thanked me for, remembering. And then she was like, I wanted to talk to you about Shakeology. So that was pretty cool. And it's just, this business is all about building relationships. So why not really like take the time to focus on like the small things like that? Small to us, but like huge in their life, just somebody asking, caring about what what's going on in their life and what is huge in their life. Just put yourself in their position, And then also one other list, I'm hoping that my iPad doesn't shut off on me. If I have a specific post that I am talking about on like if I post something on Facebook, so like the cafe latte, I had made a post, and even the sample I had posted, you can go back on my page. I bought samples, and then I put like my name, my information on that, and the people that responded and who were interested, I put their name on this list, so that I can follow up with them if they want to try any, if I gave them some and they were trying it out, I will follow up with them. And so that's kind of what I've been like doing. Eventually I feel like I will somehow make this alphabetical, because I notice I will be going back through my messages and I am trying to find somebody to either move them to the another group or whatever, so on and so forth, and I can't find their name. So then I'm wasting time trying to find their name. But as of right now, this is what I am working on. I feel like it is going to be very, very effective eventually, and I'm excited. It's just taking a little bit of time right now. Beasley, stop, sit. So I will continue to share as I figure this more out. So I hope this helps some of you. If you guys are paper freaks like me and you found something that works, or if you want a little bit more like insight onto how I'm doing this, if this interests you, let me know. Message me, and yeah. All right. Have a good day, guys.